we are truly destroyed by lack of information or having a lack of knowledge. You know, we shouldn't deny what we were all put here and meant to do. You know, in every aspect of us all as human beings, we all bleed. You know, being up in the earth, up on the earth, man, we were really meant to cover each other, you know, supply one another. You see what I'm saying? This is the reason why, you know, like, um, we was not meant to be ran by or have built a system that just contradicts every single thing that we were put here to do. You know, you shouldn't have to go and work a 9 to 5. You shouldn't have to work for pay. And I mean, because if you look at it, that's just another way of being enslaved and being, you know, under somebody else's authority other than God's authority. Now, let's say when he's talking about, you know, now the reason why, see, now the disciples had to mention, you know, treat your masters as if, you know, you would, you know, treat the Lord this way or that way, or, you know, respect them in the area of, you know, you're not serving them, you're serving the Lord. Well, let me go ahead and back up, you know, what that scripture is actually saying, you know. Since we the people wanted it, you know, this way, to where we had to have some rulers and stuff like that, like everybody else around us had rulers besides God. Okay, I gotta put that out there. Besides Him, all right. He expected, you know, for us to work for our higher, you know, for the ones that were hired, you know, over us. Basically, what I'm trying to say, for the ones that were over us, as if we were doing it for Him, to where it wouldn't be, oh, you know, it wouldn't be us working for the ones that was over us. You get what I'm trying to say? But we need to go back and realize and understand what's really going on here. Like, you know, the knowledge that we lack, they use to keep us, uh, you know, under their authority, under their, you know, employment. Other, I'm just saying, I'm just adding it up here, and I want y'all to understand and recognize what it really is that is going on, and what they're really keeping us from building foundations of our own. You know what I mean? Like, for what reason can we not start planting grains, and for what, you know, cause is there that we cannot, you see what I'm saying, make our neighborhoods and everything like that more profitable in planting grains, seeds, like tomatoes and potatoes and stuff like that around the community, up in the community, to where, you know, it'll basically kind of be impossible for somebody to steal something that's really already provided in the first place. You have to go to stores, you go ahead and try to steal something that was already planted here. You see what I'm saying? You facing some time in prison. You have people, like, you know, people are starving, they're homeless, they're, you know what I'm saying, they're going from this area to that area, or they're reaching in the garbage can to get some food out, when there's no reason, really no reason for any of that type of things, or that type of condition to even be around. You know, if we all just came together like God was trying to tell us, you know, because this is where we lack knowledge in. You know, this is what we lack knowledge of. You know, every man is for themselves. Every man is lovers of themselves rather than being lovers of God. And God said, you know, even He said, this is what He said in His word. He said, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children or for, the people that he's going to entrust with. I mean, I'm just saying, it's not like a will or anything. It's not nothing like that. But it's an inheritance, something that, children or people or generation or be able to inherit. Why can't we inherit? See what I'm saying? He's saying to inherit the kingdom, we have everything in our fingertips, but we refuse to come together in all of that. We refuse. Like I said, if we really took the time and planted everything that we really wanted to plant and everything like that, like for example, like the stores, every store you go to, you see stocks, man. You see things that are in stock. You see things that get reproduced. You see things that, you see what I'm saying? Why can't we do what they're doing? But not just for employment, but for the conditioning of our communities. See what I'm saying? They're using us to keep their system going. See what I'm saying? When God really is trying to get us to click in our minds, wake up in our minds, that we should now come together and be under his authority. Not anybody else's, not the system's authority, but his authority, which would correct the system. I mean, like, really. It would correct the system. If we chose to stick with this type of system, it'll correct the system. But I'm saying we shouldn't even be under this system at all. We should, understand and stop being dumbfounded and really connect our brains together and really come together and put an end to all of these things, man. So that way God can come into his kingdom of how he really wanted it to be. We are his children. We are representatives of him. We are plentiful. Serious up. We are very, very plentiful. The government shutdown should really put things in perspective for the human, for the humans, the men, women, and children that they're not caring anything about. How they're trying to kill off our peoples, trying to, I'm just saying, let's put an end to this war, and start fending for ourselves, man. Like, as a people, though. Not every man for themselves, but as together, as the combination to where this is what they're using us as. They're using us as combined, y'all. But the way they do it is to have us separate, where our thinking patterns are concerned and our ways are concerned and everything like that. That's an issue. It's an issue that we never really come to the conclusion of talking about, ever. And you wonder why everything it is, like, you wonder why everything is like it is. We don't think. But they're thinking and they're ahead, in that area of thinking, And they've been doing this for a long time. So where are we at? I mean, I'm not going to put out this video until I'm not going to put out what I'm saying right now unless I feel that I need to. See what I'm saying? So if every neighborhood or every ghetto society or every whatever, and I'm not talking about just planting here, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, really investing our time into what we can really be having, going on, like what we can really have going on, like, sheeps and herds and stuff like that. We need to go back to where the value is set. You know what I'm saying? Because this money thing, this paper thing, this anti-currency thing, it just ain't cutting it. And it won't cut it. Really. Yeah, you're going to see some type of prosperity in a little bit. But let me remind you, this right here is, what day is this? This right here is Sunday, January the 20th, and it is 2:17 a.m. So I just want to, I wanted to go ahead and it's 2019. So I just wanted to go ahead and put how long this is going to be before I put out this video or, put out what I'm saying, and just to, you know, I just wanted to run this by you, you know. We are here, man. This is not a game or nothing. Like, this is not, this is not a playground, you know. And if it is, it's not our playground. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. This is evil. What's been going on is evil. It's evil. Okay? And we're the baits, man. And nobody really catching on to what's really been going on. This is slavery, at its peak. Okay? Slave slave trades going on, slavery, people being slaves, they don't even know they're slaves. Basically what's going on. Okay? So, again, man, this is your boy, man. Hey, holla back.